course, that means Monday Live with me. It is rest time at the Weaver household, and the kids are settled down watching some TV while Mama gets some work done. But today, my kids are actually exactly what I want to talk about. Today's topic is going to be all about being a good mom. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you for taking time out of your day to plug in and to support me, to hear what I have to say. I hope that this speaks to you. I pray that you embrace it and that you take action with what I have to say. I'm not saying this because I'm a professional. Trust me, I am not. But I'm saying this because it's things that I've learned, things that I've needed to hear, things that have really guided me on my journey. How you can show support. Share this with your friends. Comment, interact, show me some love, just whatever. All your support and encouragement really is what makes or breaks this, really is what helps me know that I'm giving you valuable things. So if there's ever a topic that you want to hear, please don't hesitate. Reach out, send me a message. That's what I'm here for. As always, the replay is available on my YouTube link, which is in my bio, so be sure and check that out. But if you could comment, share, tag your friends, that would be greatly appreciated. So anyways, today I want to talk all about being a good mom. I don't know about you, but I was always that person who would look at those moms on Facebook and Pinterest and Instagram and all the cute things they were doing. Taking their kids on play dates, having fun crafts, making snacks, snuggling them, doing the activities, being very hands-on, and I was jealous. Literally jealous. So jealous. Because for me, I've learned that I'm just not that kind of mom. That's just not the kind of momming style that I have. Does that mean I don't want to play with them or I want anything to do with them? No, that's not what that means. But playing in cars and pretending to eat fake food over and over and over again for 4 hours is just not something that blesses me. It's not something that I find interesting. And learning to embrace that, being okay with that as my parenting style was really freaking hard. Because I have all these friends who are amazing moms. They're awesome. They're so soft-spoken, so loving, so caring, so understanding. And I was like, oh my gosh, why is that not my house? Like, I'm the most impatient person. I talk to my kids like they're adults. Like, I expect them to help with the chores. I don't do the hands-on things with them. And it was just really hard for me to embrace that and feel like I was a good mom in the process. And it honestly took a lot of my joy away from parenting because I was so stuck in this comparison, and it put this pressure on me even more so than I was putting on myself already in battling postpartum. I wasn't good enough because listening to my kid cry literally makes me crazy. I don't know why, but whining just strikes a nerve with me. And I understand, like, it's definitely a balance in the process of I had to understand what my parenting style is. But I also had to realize that they're just kids. And that balance is about impossible. Because being soft-spoken and so, like, just, oh, it's okay, baby, you could do anything, that's just not who I am as a parent. Who I am is I'm a very realist. I'm a matter-of-fact kind of person. That's just my personality. Does that mean I don't care and understand about my kids' struggles? No. But it's something that I had to work on. It's something that I had to learn as my kids grew. And I always say that my oldest, he got the shit into the stick, dude. Like, he got me at my worst. But the thing is, he also taught me so much. Because he's soft-spoken. And he's so loving. And he's so needy. And it was me understanding, like, okay, Deidre, this doesn't have to be your parenting style, but you have to learn to speak to your child. You have to learn to be able to relate to them and understand. And you have to learn that their feelings matter too. Because I don't know about you, but how many times do you get caught up in your own feelings that you don't let your child feel? They can't be mad, they can't be happy, they can't be excited, they can't be loud, they can't feel all these things that it's so vital for them to feel because, well, it annoys you. Guilty. And I really had to understand the balance in that. And I had to go through the love languages like I've already shared with you guys. If you need the link to that, that is in my bio. I had to go through the love languages. I had to understand my child's personality type. But what I had to do was stop comparing myself to the next mom. Just because she does that and she's really good at that doesn't mean that I have to. I don't have to bake desserts 24/7. I don't have to have the most beautiful, amazing home-cooked meal every single night. My kids are okay with Hot Pockets and pizzas. Like, obviously that's not the most healthy, so I'm learning. But quick, easy meals, that's my jam. Leftovers, that's my jam. All these things, when I was seeing these other moms go above and beyond, I was like, Deidre, why do you suck? Like, literally, you are the worst mom ever. Why? But it's not that. I'm not the worst mom ever, because guess what? I'm the best mom for them. I'm the only mom that they have, and I'm the one who can teach them what I know. But what I learned along with being a parent is that it takes learning and it takes failing, and you have to learn to say you're sorry. So being a good mom doesn't mean looking exactly like those girls on Instagram or on Pinterest and doing all these activities. Find what works for you. If you're not a hands-on mom, that's okay. You don't have to be. But it's showing love in different ways, in ways that speak to your heart. And showing love for them and letting them feel and letting them talk and really like making your connection count. For me, it's understanding my kids' love language and getting to their level. I still will tell you that I fail often. I like to hustle. I like to work hard. And there's so many times that I'll just let my kids go outside and play, and I'll sit on the porch and I'll work, which, I mean, it's part of where we are right now. They have a working at-home mom. But I also have to tell myself, okay, when are you going to unplug? When are you going to step away? And it's being very intentional as a parent to make sure that they get the time that they need, but I also have the time that I need. It's not selfish for me to want to work because I get to provide for my family. It's not selfish of me to want to work and do something that makes me happy because honestly, my job brings me so much joy and happiness. That's not selfish. It's okay to have a balance and understanding, but it's important for you to explain that to them. It's important for you guys to be on the same level, the same amount of understanding. And it's also important to understand that as your kids age, they need different things. So what I'm doing now wasn't necessarily possible when my kids were babies because they needed me so much more. Of course, it's finding something that works for your needs for your child, but also your needs for you to balance it all out. So whether that's getting someone to come to your house one day a week so you can work at home, whether that means unplugging and putting your phone away every single day at a specific time, whether that means scheduling a play date so that your kids get that quality time with you, you need to make it a priority. It's being very intentional with your time with your children and to their needs. So as you can tell, that's what I do with my time. During the days, they play, I work. At night, I unplug. We have a night every single week where we make a craft or where we do a game night. And of course, as always, I fail on that. There's so many times that life just happens and we get busy and we can't give them that. And it's honestly just a thing that we have to focus on. If we want more time with them, okay, how are we going to be intentional with that time? What are we going to do to make that happen? If you need ideas, of course, go to Pinterest for ideas, but don't feel like if you can't do that, you're a failure. That doesn't mean anything. Maybe you're the mom that loves adventures, and so one day a week you guys pick a different park to go to, and you go explore it. Maybe you're the mom who loves baking things. Girl, bake away. Like, do that. Have an afternoon snack every day that you guys get to make together. Maybe you're a very hands-on mom and you are proud to be able to get on the ground and play dinosaurs and cars and princesses and house and everything that your kid loves. Embrace that and be proud of it. Don't feel like you're a failure because you're not working a side hustle or you're not making money. You're doing what you and your family needs right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's really understanding that it's okay for this season of life, no matter what your needs are. But at the end of the day, you have to know what makes you happy. Is comparing yourself to other moms out there and telling yourself that you're not enough, is that making you happy? I just want to encourage you, because that was the biggest thing for me, to stop comparing and to know that the mom that you are right now is the mom that your kids need right now. But also know that it's not shameful and it's not embarrassing to fail. But what you have to learn is to say, I'm sorry. And what you have to learn is to talk about how you feel. And what you have to learn is to explain. And what you need to know is that your kids are very, very smart. And even though you may think they don't understand, they can see when you're agitated. They can see when you're not paying attention to them. They can see when you love them with everything that you have. And so it's important that you unplug and you take that time. And it's important that if you have to work, you have to tell them, like, hey, mommy has to work, so I need you to do this. And because mommy's working, this is what we get. Or mommy really needs some time with her friends to get out of the house. And there's nothing shameful in needing time away. You give to your kids 24/7. And even if you're a working mom and you're not a stay-at-home mom like me, you give to your kids 24/7 because you're going to work every single day. You getting an hour, 2 hours, whatever, a night out, that's not something to be ashamed of. It's okay to do. It's important to give to yourself so you can be the best mom. It's important to give to yourself so you're not resentful. It's also important to give that time to your kids so the same doesn't go back to them, so they aren't resentful, so that they understand. It's important for you to communicate with them so they know what your family is going through. They're smart and they're brave and they're strong, and you guys can get through this together. But what's important is that line of communication. I don't care how young your kid is. I don't care how old your kid is. It's important to be able to talk to them and to let them understand where you're at in your season of life and what you need. And it's important for you to ask what they need. It's important for you to understand that they have feelings too, and they may not think the same way as you, and that's okay. But once you can really lean into learning that about them, expressing how you feel to them, and just treating them like a human instead of just being their boss, that's when all this can change. Because I don't know how many times my kids can put me into check real quick, like, mommy, you're not being very nice, or mommy, you said we were going to go do this and we haven't done that yet. And it's important for them to be able to feel like they can come to me and say, mommy, you've been on your phone all day long, and it's the gut check, like I need, like, oh, stop working. You promised them that you would play with them for an hour. It's time to go do that. So what I want to say at the end of this is you're a good mom just as you are. You're amazing. And stop putting that mom guilt on you, because that mom guilt helps nobody. Instead, it makes you feel like you're not enough. Instead, it makes you feel like you're a failure. And of course, we're going to fail forward, but don't beat yourself up every single day saying that you're not a good mom. You are. You love your kids. You work hard for your kids, and you give to your kids 24/7. Asking for time for you, that's not selfish. Giving, understanding, communicating your feelings, that's not selfish. Asking for help with the housework, asking for help from your spouse or a parent or a friend, that's not selfish. But it's also important for you to understand the communication of your kids. For them, allow them that safe place to talk to you as a human, to talk about feelings, for them to understand and let you understand how they feel. So, happy Monday. You're a good mom just as you are. Stop beating yourself up. Today is a fresh week, and I know that you're going to kill this. I know that you're doing the things. I know that you're loving them every single day. Maybe my challenge for you is to take time. Figure out their love language, and then, based on their love language, plan some time for them, whether it's unplugged, chilling and watching a movie, whether it's going on an adventure together. Set that date. Make it intentional. Make your relationship one to be proud of, to be happy of, in your eyes, not in everybody else's, in your eyes. So be very intentional with those relationships, and have a great day.